Kryan Fitzgerlad, Engineering Solutions for Global Woes. Young people are particularly engaged with the twin issues of climate change and biodiversity loss, and rightly so. It is, after all, their natural inheritance and that of their likely offspring which is being squandered. However, it may not be enough simply to march the streets on behalf of the planet, or to start reining in the consumption that is particularly damaging to the earth. We in both the wealthy and the less advanced parts of the world are going to have to rely to an increasing extent on people with practical skills in areas such as scientific research and engineering. These skills will be required for the construction of the sea walls, the renewable energy facilities and the electric vehicles which we will require, and for the new medical treatments that will be needed to tackle the diseases that may spread as a result of overpopulation, environmental degradation and mass migration. In an era when it will no longer be business as usual, clever and determined people will be required for the construction of the new Jerusalem.Take, the profession of engineering. We are simply not producing enough graduates in this vital field. Engineers Ireland has just published its latest annual barometer of the profession. It makes for interesting reading. The survey reveals that the employment of engineers in Ireland remains on a strong upward curve, with an annual growth rate of 11%. More than 5,000 jobs in the sector are expected in Ireland this year. However, engineering firms are finding it more and more difficult to recruit the talent they require. Take civil engineers and construction project managers. According to the report, shortages of graduates are likely to be exacerbated in the coming years. This is also the case in production design, in quality control, automation and among civil, electrical and chemical engineers. Across much of Europe, there are similar shortages. The profession needs to sell itself more vigorously. This has begun to happen. Is the school system falling down when it comes to recruiting people into what tend to be difficult subjects? Could schools be making much more of new technology and outside experts, including tutors? Are enough firms and organizations being enlisted in the task of steering young people towards STEM subjects? There is evidence of progress in that the numbers sitting science and maths for the junior cert have been on the increase. The numbers taking maths have risen from around 32,000 in 2014 to almost 37,500 in 2019. There remains a gender gap in certain subject areas. Whereas 49% of leaving cert maths students and 63% of biology students are girls, just 28% of physics students are female. Girls accounted for 44% of STEM subject takers at leaving cert level last year. The rewards for those with the necessary application and perseverance can. For more on this story, visit the news article link.